coach should be looking to how can I make people better, and that's kind of what keeps me going.
Meet Hamilton Richards, head coach of the Mount View High School wrestling team. 31 years ago, Richards took the coaching position in hopes of growing the sport he loves in the state he grew up in and leaving a lasting impact on his athletes.
The head coach at the time, Art Cross, he had other things he had to do, so it was like, it's now or never, and I said, all right, well, I didn't want to see the program fold, so I stepped up, but I enjoy working with the kids. I enjoy the sport of wrestling.
Before his time coaching, Richards served as a colonel in the National Guard overseas in Iraq, an experience he says taught him lessons he believes can be passed along through the sport of wrestling.
Sometimes you have to embrace situations you don't particularly enjoy, and you have to have discipline to go throughout your life. And I think wrestling teaches kids a lot of life lessons, that hard work and determination will carry you a long ways, and sometimes that hard work will actually trump talent.
Richards also says the sport can create new paths in life for those who didn't believe there was more than one.
Kids that weren't motivated to go to college, they end up going to college or they get into the military. They have aspirations, where some of the kids, when I first start dealing with them, you can tell they don't have the aspirations to really do much outside of what they've grown up doing.
Last season, Mount View's wrestling team won both the KVAC League Championship and the Class B North title, and both were firsts for the long-tenured coach.
It was awesome. I've had individual success, but the problem is we really haven't had a big team. Whereas last year, we didn't have as many holes in the lineup, and we went out and we started getting the team victories and then, the team accomplishment in the big tournaments. And that was just awesome, especially to win the regional.
What kind of impact can a great coach make on his athletes in sports, in school, and in life? That's best left to the athletes to tell you.
I think he genuinely cares. He really wants us to improve.
He has a connection with everyone on the team, and he really gets to know them. He pushes us a lot harder than a lot of my other coaches. A lot of them really just care about the team and about the trophies and whatnot and stuff that they win. Hamilton really cares about individuals.
The Mount View wrestling team will set out to bring Coach Richards the one thing missing on his resume, a Class B state title. In Thorndike, Max Sturm, ABC 7 and Fox 22 Sports.